Okay. Eddie. Okay. 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 So this is just after one lesson. Okay. He is already doing fantastic. So as soon as, oh boy, as soon as he puts pressure on himself, I'm stopping moving. I'm holding that very, very light force of tension. I wait until he sits, and then pressure immediately releases. And I've made that very, very consistent for him. A lot of times when people think that their dog is stubborn, it's actually not stubbornness, it's confusion. You can see Eddie checking in a lot with me, looking at me, waiting for the next command, because he's already picking up on the fact that with me, that I'm a leader, I'm a handler for him, and that he can follow my lead. And it makes him feel better because dogs, not all dogs are natural alphas. So in order for them to feel comfortable in their own skin, they don't want to have to be the alpha of the pack. They want to be, the dog that follows the alpha's lead. So if I am the leader for them and I show them exactly what I want and make it very cut and dry, very simple. When the pressure turns on, we stop moving and you sit. When you sit, pressure goes away immediately. And we only move when there's no tension. As soon as any kind of tension turns on, we're going to stop and calm down. And of course, we're going to clean this up, or this is only day one of training. But yeah, all in all, he's doing fantastic with this. Okay. So you can see, like I said in the other video, he's picking up on pressure and release very, very, very quick. I mean, this is fantastic for our first lesson on pressure and release. Okay. I'd say we've been maybe practicing for half an hour or so. And he's going to be pooped after this. So now we're going to turn. Good boy, Eddie. Yes. So notice, see how my fingers, see as soon as tension turns on, he kind of like gets a little like, oh, right? We don't want any of that. So I pressure, pop and release like a lawnmower. But with him, it's like, teeny, teeny, tiny. He's no pit bull, right? But just little ones. So we always have stop, pop, and change directions, right? Your traffic light, you have stop, pop, and change directions. So if he's slightly ahead of me and I change directions, good boy, Eddie, yes. Now he's slightly behind me. Now I'm not going to say heel and make it very like, I'm just going to encourage him to walk with me. Come on, buddy. So your main goal in the end is for Eddie to just walk with you and follow you around, right? Hopefully at some point we won't even need the leashes back up because you just know that everywhere you go, he comes with you. So doing things and making him respond to you as a handler and not just responding to a tool is really important for your relationship and your working relationship. So if you can use this as little as possible, Eddie, yes, good boy. Good job. Come on, Eddie. Yay, good boy. Good job, handsome. Right, so if I make him learn to follow, good boy. And then I teach him what the communication line means as far as the leash goes. It all kind of just falls in place. I follow, and if I don't follow, I get a little pop, or I get a calm down, and I get a stop, or we change directions, and I keep following. So that's great. Come on, Eddie. Right, so right there, a lot of times people would want to pull their dog. We can't teach our dogs that pressure means stop or calm down, and then when we want to move, pressure means move. Right? That's literally like teaching your dog it's okay to run a red light, and that's going to get super confusing for them. So use yourself to encourage your dog to move. You want your dog to move for you. You don't want your dog to move for a leash. So don't rely on your leash to do your work for you, right? So right now, he's ahead of me. I could easily pull him and get him to move with me. I could pop his leash and get him to pay attention. Or I can practice him focusing on me. Eddie! Yes, good boy! Right, so as soon as he turned and looked at me when I said his name, I rewarded him for that. Eddie! Yes! That's name recognition. He's a baby, and a very big part of training is them understanding their name, because we're going to use that to get their attention. Eddie, off. Good boy, right? We're going to use that to get his attention a lot. So making sure, come on, buddy. Right, making sure he's following me, he's listening to his name. Eddie. Yes, good job, handsome. Eddie, good boy. Good job, Ed. Good boy, right? Pressure on. Right, so right there, he starts playing. He's, pulling up on the leash, dancing. I just stand my ground. I hold that very light pressure, and I just follow through with my calm tone. If I want him to be calm, I have to be calm. Notice when I started, saying his name, and yes, good boy, all the baby tones, that's when he got excited and started jumping at the leash and all that. Before that, okay, if my tone is calm, he's going to be calm, right? Even with just little pops of pressure. So your dog is reading your energy as a human, right? They're not just listening to the leash. So if I go, Eddie, yes, good boy, honey. Yes, that's a good job of us. That's a good boy, right? So you can just see the big difference in him. Then I calm down. Now we just kind of keep moving. And now he's right back into calm zone. So I can give him little pops now. Just a little too far ahead. Now remember, the whole point is for him to be following your lead. Again, this is his first lesson, so this looks fantastic for first lesson. But we will clean that up. We will make sure he's slightly behind, and you guys won't need to do as many pops or stops. I really think he is going to look fantastic as far as his healing goes when he gets home. I can already tell he's going to do great with this. So there you go. Hope you guys have a great night. Say bye, Eddie.